time. Okay. Good afternoon. Hello everyone. How is everybody doing today? Very good? Perfect. Just living the dream. Okay. So what are we gonna be talking about today? So everybody knows that daily program.
Photos.
Yes, photos, because the previous class was everything about the camera. Okay. For those who doesn't know my name yet, my name is Milton. I'm the iOS assistant on board, and today is the last presentation that we're gonna have for the iLearn presentation. Previous presentation, we already talked about everything about the camera, how you use every single feature you have on your camera. Now, as all know, we know very well that right after you take the pictures, you go to your photos to view them, to delete them most of the time. But today you're gonna learn how you're gonna organize all those pictures, how you share all your pictures, how you create albums. So many things that you can do right from here to have everything organized. Even if you want to, let's say, have separate folder, separate album for this specific cruise, we're gonna do it. So we're gonna go through every single option we have there. Please, I will kindly ask you to open Photos application on your iPhones or iPads. Okay?
If I do that, am I going to get charged by it? Well, I guess I can do it on my iPad or on.
Yes, you need to use your own device. And what you're saying you're gonna get charged for it is
For
you're
using
talking about
the
it.
internet or
No,
something?
for this presentation you don't need to use internet. You don't have to. Okay? You don't have to use the internet. Even while we're gonna be transferring those pictures, sharing those pictures, you don't need to be connected to the internet. Okay? So do not be worried about if you're gonna get any extra charge. Okay? Let's move on. So please, everybody open the Photos application. Here we are. So here you have so many options to do on your Photos apps. First thing we're gonna do is organize your photos by creating albums. How you create your own albums. Very, very easy. So I will give you step by step how you're gonna create your own albums to organize every single picture you have on your iPhone or iPad. Okay, so is everybody located on the same page?
No, I don't.
Please go to your settings. Okay, if you're not, sorry, go open your photos. If you're not there, that's mean that you haven't hit albums at the bottom. Please hit where it says albums, and you're gonna be able to see every single album you have here. Okay? Are you there? So we're gonna create a specific album for this cruise. Okay? So what is going to happen here? We need to go to our top left. We will see the little plus button. Okay? If we tap over there on the little plus button, you will see something will come up on your screen right here. New album. Enter a name for this album. You can label this album anything you want. For instance, let's say we're gonna type this album, we're gonna label it Cruise 2017. Okay, it's just an example. Okay, you can label it. If something else for you, something is gonna be easy for you to remember, just type everything right there.
I didn't get that.
Now we know. Okay, let me just double check for you. You go to albums, and here the plus button. Okay, so is everybody located over here? We are about to create an album. Okay, to organize those pictures. Let's say for this specific trip. Okay, for this trip, we're gonna place every single picture that you've been taking during this time, from the very beginning when you start to take your pictures. Now we know this is gonna be the name of my album. Okay? Please, we're gonna just tap where it says. If you want to, you can put. You can put. There is no problem with that one. You just put everything together. But if you want, you can put a space. You can even put symbols or something there. We're gonna click where it says save. Okay? We're gonna tap where it says save. What is going to happen here? Once we click where it says save, the system will show you every single picture that you've been taking from the very beginning once you get your phone or your iPad. All the pictures. All the pictures, you're going to be able to find it there. The next step will be select what pictures you want to have in that specific album. Okay? We're going to go and select the pictures. Let's say that, for instance, just select 4 pictures. 4 pictures. Any pictures. But please do it like the picture that you've been taking during this cruise. Okay? We're gonna select 4 pictures. I'm gonna go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the pictures that I want to have on that specific album. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have selected, and you can tell by looking at the little check mark over there. Those are the pictures I want to have on my album. Next step. System will show me here that I'm ready. I am about to create an album and add those 4 pictures on this Cruise 2017 album. I'm ready. I already select my pictures. All I need to do is click where it says done. Right at the bottom, the system will show you that you have a new album called Cruise 2017. That's how you create albums. But remember, we create an album with 4 pictures only. Of course, you're gonna be taking more pictures, right? Okay? Yes, you're gonna be taking more pictures. Or you want to know for this specific trip. Let's say that you create an album just 2017, for instance. Let's put it this way. But you want to add more pictures. How you add pictures to that album that you just create? What we need to do is open that album. We're gonna open that album. System will show you every single picture that we just add to that album. Okay? It shows you that you have already there 4 pictures. But of course, you're gonna be taking today, later on, or tomorrow more and more pictures. If you want to add those pictures to that album or any other album, that's the process. You tap on the album, it shows you there the select option. If you tap where it says select, a new button, it will appear right here. Add button. Okay?
I didn't get that.
Okay,
It
so
goes to delete.
did you create the album already?
I did.
Perfect. We open the album,
I did.
then you hit where it says select. Now you will see the button here, add button. Okay? That will give you an option to go through all the pictures again. Okay? Because as all we know, every single picture we take during the day, it goes to our camera roll. Okay? So if we hit this button called add, the system gonna show you all the pictures again. So from there, you're gonna be able to add more pictures to the album that you already created. If that makes sense? Okay, so yes, I already have 4 pictures over there, but I've been taking more pictures. I'm gonna select 1, 2 more. How you select those pictures? By tapping on top of those pictures with your finger, okay? You tap 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, as much as you want. All you need to do is tap on it. You select the picture that you want, add to that album, and same process. You hit done. Boom. And guess what? Now I have 6 pictures there. Okay, I just added 6 pictures on my album. That's how you create an album and add pictures in an album. Now, let's put it this way. Let me give you this example. We just add pictures on that album. Let's say that I made a mistake. Oops. I just put one picture there that I don't really want it. I made a mistake, right? How am I gonna be able to get rid of that picture without you deleting the whole album? But before we go further, I will ask you this. Please pay attention. We have here the camera roll. Here is where you will see every single picture that you've been taking on your iPhone or iPad. And here we have the album that we just created. As I said before, I placed one picture here, but I don't really want to have that picture there. I want to delete that picture. Do you think that if I delete the picture from my album, Cruise 2017, the same picture is gonna be deleted from my camera roll?
No.
How many says yes? How many says no?
No.
Yes.
That's why you're here, right? Okay, let me tell you.
You're moving it.
If you delete the picture from your camera roll, that picture, yes, is gonna be deleted from the album. But if you delete the picture from the album, doesn't mean you're gonna delete the picture from your camera roll. Some people get confused with that one. Because believe me, I met some people, they were actually crying here, and I will tell you why. Because you have, like, let's say, 50, 60 or more pictures over there. You start to create so many albums, 5, 7 or more albums over there. Right after they create albums, they start to delete the picture from the camera roll. Big mistake. Because if you delete this picture from the camera roll, you're gonna be deleting the picture from the albums. So don't get confused. So you can delete it from here, no problem with that. Same picture is gonna stay on your camera roll. But if you delete it from the camera roll, the picture is gonna be gone from here. Okay? But that was back in the days. Apple, they've been listening so many feedbacks, and they came out with this very, very nice idea. Because back in the days, if you delete a picture from your camera roll, if you don't have iCloud, it's gone. The picture, you're not able to get it back. Okay, but Apple introduced this new folder called the recently deleted folder. Every single picture that you delete from your camera roll, it goes to recently deleted folder. That picture that you delete from your camera roll, it will stay here for 29 days, waiting for you. Just in case that you want to get it back because you deleted it by mistake. Something that I need to tell you is this. Sometimes we delete the pictures because we really want to delete it. Maybe they are not good pictures or something. For any reason you delete the picture, but you are very sure that you don't want to have that picture on that phone. Not at all. You really want to get rid of that picture. So you delete the picture from here. As you delete the picture from here, it goes to the picture will stay here for 29 days. But you want to get some space. If you don't delete the picture from here, that picture is still taking space. Okay? So every single time, if you delete something from the camera roll, but you are 100% sure that you don't need that picture anymore, go to the recently deleted folder and delete it from here. Okay? So that's the way how you're gonna make more room on your devices. Okay? So let's move on. Now we just create this album. Once we create the album, we have more options to do here. Okay? Because the whole purpose for you to create an album is to have everything organized. Here, you can even do presentations by using those pictures. We go to our album now. Please open your album, the Cruise 2017 album. You can tell that we have the same 6 pictures over there. Perfect. But it's always nice to just look those pictures one by one. Slide to the left, slide to the right. But we can also do presentation. Okay? We have something on that top here called slideshow. If we tap over there, we're gonna be able to do presentations on our iPhones and iPads. If you have an Apple TV back home, or you connect any cable to your smart TV, the big screen, you're gonna be able to view everything you're viewing here on your small device to your bigger TV. We're gonna just tap where it says slideshow, please. Yes, please.
I don't think I have it.
I was waiting for that one.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you. I was waiting for that one.
I don't either.
You don't have that one.
I don't have slideshow.
You don't have it as well. Okay. Most of the time, you're only gonna find it on the iPads. Okay? You're gonna find it on the iPad. Okay? Because it's a bigger screen. But you have the iPhone 6 Plus, right? That's the 7. Which you should have that one because it's a bigger screen. Okay?
I have 7.
Now we're gonna get there. Yes, but that's the regular one. It's not the Plus. So the size here, it does really matter. Okay. Next step, how are you gonna edit the pictures? Let's say that sometimes we take some pictures, they're not really good, the light on the background. So I will show you how you edit those pictures today. Please go and open one picture, any picture that you really think that it needs to be edited for some reason. Okay, we're gonna select one picture over here. Go to your camera roll and try to open any picture.
Not in the album? Or?
You can get it from your album or your camera roll, from just one picture, okay? Let's say that I really want to edit this picture for some reason. Okay. Once you open that picture, you're gonna be able to see the button. We'll show you what it looks like. The button edit right there. Okay? If we tap where it says edit, we're gonna be able to do so many things on that photo. Okay, here we go. System will show you here different options to edit. If you want to increase the brightness or decrease the brightness. If it's too bright, you can always adjust a little bit right there. But you can always do rotation here. So I'm gonna show you how you change the filters, because here you also have filters. Okay, this is for rotation. If we tap over there, you're gonna be able to do rotation on that picture. Okay, here you go. You can always move it a little bit or there. But one thing that I really want to share with you is the filters. You will see the difference when you take a picture with filters. So how the filter looks like, it's like three bubbles over there together, like a three R. That's how it looks like. We're gonna tap on the filters, and here we go. The system will show you on the right hand side the different filters you have on your iPhone or iPad. All you need to do is tap on every single one till you find the right one. Okay, so normally the people do this before you post these pictures to the social media, like a Facebook or Instagram. Okay, I'm gonna go here. Let's say you got
Anything.
yeah. You should be able to go here. Here you have the options of it. Okay.
Thank you.
So here you have all those options to change the filters of that picture. Okay, you can always go for black and white, gray, orange, or different silver stone. So once you finish to change the filter, all you need to do is click on done, and you're gonna have two pictures over here. One picture that you really edit, and the other one the original. Okay, so you will decide if you want to keep that one that we just edit or the previous one. Most of the time you delete this, you edit this picture just before you post it to any social media. Now I will show you something else.
Now, if I want to go back to the original, where do I find it?
You're gonna find it right on top. Okay, so the picture that you just edit, it will be there, but that one, the original, will be at the bottom. So you edit that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go back here, the picture is there, and the picture, the original, gonna be here.
Under
Okay,
all photos.
exactly. You're gonna find it
Under
over
the
there.
camera roll.
Exactly,
Oh, okay.
where you have storage all the picture. I'm gonna show you over here. This is the picture that I just edited, and this is the original picture. Okay, so you will decide what picture you want to post or you want to keep on your phone. Okay, so here we go. That's how you edit those pictures.
Okay.
So you end
Mine's-
up with two pictures then?
You end up with two
On the
pictures,
camera
and you
roll.
would exactly on the camera roll.
What happened? I'm not there.
You check your albums. Check that one for you. No, all four are here. You're in albums? No. This is the one that you can just
Yeah.
edit.
All right, I want it back to the color.
Okay, let me check that one for you. Okay, now you're done. You should be able to have two pictures now over there. Okay, now you edit that one. Check.
I just don't keep it the same color it is. I
Okay,
know it was.
I'm just
Okay,
testing.
it should be there.
Exactly that one.
Stand up straight.
I will check that one right after that class, okay?
Trying to
Because
make
you
the
have
Christmas tree
to,
stand
once you
up
edit,
straight.
you're gonna have one picture, edit, and the original.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Sorry.
it's okay. Let's move on with the next picture that I will show you. Something is very interesting about the create albums. I know maybe you don't use this before, but sometimes your family wants to see your pictures. What they normally do is like, okay, you were in the Caribbean, you were taking so many pictures during the cruise. You say, okay, yes, you want to see the pictures? You can always show them the camera roll. But here, there is an option where you create a different album for private pictures or something that you want to just keep for yourself. Okay, so that's maybe something like for business or for some reason you don't want to have those pictures here and you don't want to have the picture here either. So you can create the hidden folder. Okay, it's very easy to create those albums because when the people go, they go to your camera roll here. But the pictures that you place here, those pictures are not gonna be here. That's the difference between this album and this album, because the album, the regular album that you create, those pictures that are here, you know those pictures are here as well. But the picture that you create by the hidden album, those pictures are not here. Okay? So I will show you how you create this album now. If you go to your camera roll, open one picture, any picture. Okay, if we open any picture, you're gonna be able to see the button called share button, which is the little square with the arrow pointing up. That is called the share button, and that's what it looks like. The little square. If you tap on that little option, what is going to happen? The system will show you an extra menu right here. So what you can do from here, you can either share this picture with somebody else by using AirDrop. Remember in the previous class, we were showing you how you transfer this picture by using AirDrop. But here, what we are looking for is the information we have here underneath. And the option is called hide. Okay? If you tap on that album, that picture is gonna be hidden. Okay? So if somebody asks you to look for your pictures, they can go to the camera roll, but they don't gonna be able to see this picture. Okay? If you hit on that option, you're gonna be able to just move that picture, the picture that we just selected, here. They will see the amount of pictures, but they cannot see what is in there. Okay? So you can always create this album just to protect yourself if you have something sensitive information over here. Okay? You can always create this album, especially let's say for grandkids. If your grandchildren they would like to play with your devices, you can always create these albums. Yes, please.
I don't have it hidden.
Yes, ma'am. You need to please be sure that you follow the steps as so you open the photos, you go to this option, the little square with the arrow pointing up, and you're gonna be able to see the options here. See? Okay, there you have it. Okay. So that's why I'm going slowly, so you're gonna be able to catch up. Yes.
I always get lost as to where I am, what the hierarchy is.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, I can find, right now I'm in years.
Mm-hmm.
How do I?
Yes, that's something that I've been struggling every single time. What she's saying here is, I will show you what she's talking about. So sometimes you go to the albums, right? But you get back to moments, from moments to years. And then you will see every single thing very, very tiny over there. Okay, let me just go to photos. If you go here. So we are located on all the photos we have. Sometimes you tap where it says collection. It will take you back to all the collection. It will show you everything you have here by date. But if for some reason you try to get back again, you hit where it says years. And everything becomes so tiny. There is no reason for it because you can't even see anything right there. Okay, so how you get rid of that one? You hit the home button, the only button you have at the bottom of your device. You hit the button twice. Quickly, 1, 2, and then with one finger just slide up. Just slide up, and you get back, and you're gonna be able to get rid of that one. It's something that I will tell you what is the whole purpose to do that. Because let's say this is specific for people who have so many pictures on their device, thousands and thousands of pictures. Let's say if you get back that one, 2 years, everything becomes so tiny, so you are not able to see what is in there. But if you use one finger and you tap on that specific area, you will see the magnifying glass, it will appear. If I place one finger here, see, it magnifies the picture. So if I'm looking for something in specific, let's say that this is the picture that I'm looking for, I just release my finger and boom, I'm gonna be able to open it. But that's something that you're not gonna be able to use it every single day because you're gonna be creating albums. That's the idea here, to organize your pictures over here. Now, something else. Are you able to see this button over here? We are located on albums, right? Something I really need to tell you is, let's say that you've been creating so many albums over here. For some reason you want to delete an album. Now, how you delete an album? You go to the edit button over here. If you tap over there, you will see what's going to happen. The system only will allow you to delete the albums that you create, because there is some albums here that the system create for you, like the places, the videos, the selfies. Those albums are by default, so those you are not gonna be able to delete them. The only albums that you're gonna be able to delete is the albums that you create by your own. Okay, so all you need to do is hit on the little option, the minus over there, and you're gonna be able to delete the album just in case. And keep in mind, even if you delete all the pictures from here, those pictures are gonna stay on your camera roll. Okay, any questions so far? Yes, please.
Can you mix videos in with the photos, or do they go into a separate album?
Separate albums. But what you can do, you can create, well, if you want, but you mean you can have albums with pictures and videos on it? Yes, you can.
Well, you can also-
Yes, you can. That is no problem with that. Let's say that here I only have 5 pictures. During the day, I'm gonna be taking 2-3 videos. I want to have those videos on this album. I only go and open my album, hit select. System will give me the option to add. From there, I'm gonna be able to place those videos to my album. Even if now I only have pictures, yes, I'm gonna be able to add videos over there as well. Okay, and the good thing is, if you have an iPad and you use the slideshow, you're gonna be able to do the presentation with all your pictures, including the videos. Okay, including the videos. If I hit on that option, okay, it will show me every single picture that I have on that presentation with sound and different format. Here I'm gonna have some different options. I can have different music, but now because there is some delay between the computer and the TV, it doesn't look good. But you can always do presentations by using your pictures or your videos. And what I normally do by using the slideshow is by a special date, like a birthdays. So you take so many good pictures during the day. After that, you're gonna be doing some presentation of all the pictures. You place the picture that you really like, the picture that you really want to have it on that specific birthday. You go to a slideshow and you're gonna be able to build with very nice presentation right from there. Any other questions so far?
Where did the music come from?
Where the music come from? The music is already built in on that iPhone or iPad. Okay, you have some options to change the music, but it's not like a huge amount of music. You only have 5. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options will appear here in a moment. So you're gonna be able to choose the music from your iPhone. So that's something that you can change. Whatever you have on the list is the one that you're gonna select, the music. Come on, show me. It's not behaving now. But let me tell you something. There is something new on the newest devices, the mostly the new iPad, that if you have a different music on your iTunes, you're gonna be able to select the music right from your iTunes. Let's say that you are doing a presentation for something specific.
Okay, now just hit.
Exactly, and just select the option, the music from your iTunes, so you can always have it in a specific song for the specific presentation. You just tap on it. There you go. Okay.
Sorry.
So that's how you do presentations right from your iPhone or iPad.
What do you hit to get the music? Like, you know.
First of all, you need to go and open the folder. Okay? You open the folder. But this one you have an iPhone, so that one is mostly for the iPad because you don't have the option to do
Something
a
about
slideshow.
iTunes, but I don't have
Okay?
iTunes,
So if you have an iPad, as I said,
have
you have an
iTunes
iPad,
either.
you're gonna be able to do this presentation by tapping where say slideshow and have nice presentation with music and different formats. So the picture is gonna come out from the bottom, from the top, from the sides, and everything right there. Okay. Now let's talk about how you share these pictures. Now we have very nice pictures because we know how to use every single option we have on your camera to take the picture, and we have the picture organized. let's say that you want to share those pictures now with your family or with your friends. We're gonna go to our photos and we're gonna share the pictures. How we share the pictures? By using the share button, okay? And how that looks like? The square with the arrow pointing up. Select one picture there, please. Just go to your photos and select one picture. Just any
What
picture.
happens, and I don't know.
That one you need to go here. This one is because you're not connected to the Wi-Fi, so you're not able to send those pictures to the cloud. Okay, that
I
one
don't
is
want
on there.
cloud.
Exactly. So just hit that one all the time when you see that one.
Okay.
So let's say that we want to share a picture, or we want to share something else. We go to our square with the arrow pointing up. We're gonna go there. What's going to happen here? The system will give you so many options. If you want to share the picture that you've been taking during the day, you can send so many pictures by using AirDrop. But as I said on my previous presentation, you can always use AirDrop if you are on the range of 20 feet. Now you want to share the picture with somebody else that is not on the ship, is not in this room. You want to send it by email. So what you can do, go to your photos, select the photo, hit the button, the share button, and you're gonna be able to send it by email. But there is more things over here. You can actually add directly to the albums by selecting that specific picture. You can hide the picture or use it as a wallpaper. Okay? So you can have the option over here to have this very nice picture as my wallpaper. Okay? So we have so many options over here in order for you to have access and post that one. If you are using Facebook, it will give you an extra option over here to post this picture directly to Facebook. Okay? Because the normally process to share those pictures on Facebook is you go to Facebook, you open Facebook and hit photo. System will take you to the photos on your device, and from there you will select the picture. But no, here all you need to do is go to your photos, select the picture, tap on the share button. Here it will give you an extra option for Facebook. You tap on Facebook if you want to put something, any subject or something specific, traveling with celebrity, and you're gonna post in those pictures right from your photos application. Yes, please, ma'am.
How do you get the Facebook to be there? I don't have that.
That means that you don't have Facebook
Oh,
on that device.
okay.
Exactly. If you don't have the option for Facebook here, that means that you don't have Facebook on that iPhone or iPad.
Okay.
If you have more social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the social media, it will appear here. All of them. So all you need to do is just tap and you're gonna be able to post those pictures on the social media right from your photos application. You can also send it by email. Let's say that this is business and you have some pictures over here that you want to share with your partner. All you need to do is tap emails. What is going to happen here if I tap where say the logo for email? System will take me directly to my email account, and all I need to do is enter that person's email address that I really want to share the picture with, and boom, I'm sending the pictures by using my email account right from my photos application. Okay, that's something very interesting that it will help you on your daily basis in order for you to use options like share information between your social media or email or the note. Note is something very, very nice as well, because especially if you are about to send information that includes or requires pictures, you can also use notes application. So you type a huge text, any document, but for some reason the people, let's say that you are about to sell something, right? The people want to see what they are about to buy. You compose information on your notes application and you take pictures of the stuff that you want to sell. All you need to do is add to note. What's going to happen is the system will allow you to save this picture to your note, and here you can add text. Okay, see, you type anything you want over there, so you're gonna be able to have note with pictures. This is my picture. You can always type anything over there and hit save. What is going to happen here is immediately we done that, that picture is going to be saved on my notes application, and I can always get it back from there. See? Right from my notes. And I keep going here. If I want to add more text, easily I just tap over there, and then I can add more and more information. Okay? This is very, very good, especially for recipes. If you want to learn how to cook a very nice thing, you can always go there, get it from the website, type the recipe, or just put the pictures. Very, very nice option that you can use on a daily basis. Okay? Any other question about the pictures? Yes, please, sir.
It says copy. What does that function do?
Copy. There we go. For the copy, okay, go here. We're gonna open one picture. Let's say that this is the one I'm gonna open. At the bottom, he's asking me for this option. Oh, it's over there. Copy. What is going to happen here? What copy does for you? We copy that picture. Okay. Sometimes, let's say that you want to have that one on the separate album. I copy that picture. This one is mostly used for iCloud. Let me tell you, iCloud is something that is just mirroring. You have iPhones and you have iPad and you also have iCloud. Okay, so the picture that you've been taking on your iPhone, those pictures are gonna be on your iPad as well. But there is some picture that you only are allowed to view them, not to have them locally saved on your device. That's why, let's say that this is the picture that I've been taking with my iPhone. But the system only will allow me to view the picture, not to save it locally on my device. Because with iCloud, this is something that we're gonna get more into iCloud, not to the photos, but I will explain you. So iCloud is something that it will allow you to view those pictures. But remember something, if you take picture from your iPhone, those pictures goes to the iPad as well. But if you delete the picture from your iPhone, that picture is gonna be deleted from your iCloud and from your iCloud to your iPad as well. Okay? So by copying those pictures right from your device and saving locally, even if you delete the picture from your iPad or your iPhone, that picture is gonna stay here. That's the reason that you have the copy option. So you're gonna be copy that picture. By hitting copy, the picture is gonna stay here.
On the hard drive.
On the hard, exactly, locally here.
Okay.
Even if the picture is being deleted from the first device where you take the picture is gonna stay locally on the device where you copy. So that's the reason that you copy that one to save locally on that device. Any other question, guys?
So if you pull up an album, okay, and it shows a box with nothing in it, but then a cloud, where is that picture?
The picture is on the internet.
So it's on iCloud.
It's on iCloud,
So
yes.
now, if you hit that button, will it pull it down? To
It
your
will pull
iPad?
it down, exactly, yeah.
But it'll take some time.
It depends how many pictures you have on that album. Yes, if you have more than 100, 150 pictures, it will take a while to download. Yes, every single time if you have an album here, but it doesn't show what is in there, but on the top side you will see the little cloud with the arrow pointing out. That means that you have some information, some pictures or videos on a standby in the cloud. Once you are connected to the internet, all you need to do is tap on that little arrow with the cloud, and you're gonna be downloading those pictures on the device. Okay,
Or can you keep them there on that device once you've downloaded them?
good one. If you copy them, yes.
Okay.
Exactly, yes. Good question, yes. If you download it, you're gonna be able to copy them locally on your device. If the device from the picture, where the picture were taken from, they delete the picture, you think, okay, I delete the picture from there. But before you delete the picture, you save the pictures locally on the other device. So it doesn't matter if you delete the picture from the previous device because you already saved it on the second one. Okay? Any other questions about photos, guys?
This near the end of the class, I missed the section on the music. Could I just ask
The music.
for later?
Okay.
I can find it.
Sure. So now you have an iPhone, you have an iPad, and you are about to play the slideshow. Okay? With all the pictures for the album that we just created. And yes, you can add pictures and videos as well. So if you hit where it says slideshow, because it will get some delays here. Where you get the picture, the music, sorry, on the bottom, on the right side, you will see something called options.
Oh my.
Options. Come on. Show me that. Right here on the right hand side, on the bottom, you will see options. From there, you're gonna be able to select the music. Okay, and you have 6 options over there. The last option is get music from iTunes. Okay, from iTunes you're gonna be able to get your own music that you have storage right there. Just it's not showing here because there is some delays between the computer and the TV, but I really would like to show you that one. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take a screenshot in order for me to show you how it looks like.
I didn't know about this.
Show you. Okay, music. Here we go. Okay. So this is how it looks like. Okay. So if you're about to do the presentation with your slideshow, you're gonna be able to have different options of music. Okay, you have like a 5 or 6 music here, songs, any songs over there. But if you have a storage music on your iTunes, you can always change the music. Any specific song for specific albums, you do the presentation with your iPad by taking the music from your iTunes. If you want to have something different than what you already have over here. Okay, that's where you get the music from. Any other question, guys? Yes, please, ma'am.
We each have an iPad and we each have a phone, and I'd like our pictures that we take to be on all things.
Okay, that's one of the reasons that we call use iCloud. Do you use iCloud? Okay, so now you say that both of you have an iPhone and iPad. What you're trying to do is every single picture that you take from one iPhone to be on all the devices. Or you want to have on one device only? You want to be able to build all the pictures on all the devices?
No, just on the computer with the phone.
Well, here's another, all right, then let me start with a different question.
Please.
Somehow, we don't know how, we do not have a Mac computer, we just have a regular computer. And somehow when Bruce takes pictures with his phone, they come up onto our computer.
Do you even connect that phone to your computer?
Never.
The computer that you have back home is a Windows computer, right?
Yes, it is.
Do you have any idea if you, by any chance, you download something called iCloud Drive on your computer back home?
It's possible.
Because that one will be the only reason that you're gonna be able to view those pictures on the different computer, even if that computer is not Mac computer. So most probably you have on your computer back home something called iCloud Drive. iCloud Drive.
Google iCloud Drive?
No, just iCloud Drive. iCloud Drive. iCloud Drive, it will allow you to view the picture that you've been taking from your Apple devices on your Windows computer. Okay? But just to view them. Okay? So that's one of the reasons.
Just to view them.
Just view them. So if you want, you can download it locally over there, but there is a process in order for you if you want to download those pictures right on your computer locally. But there is a process. What I'm saying viewing is you can always go and view them. Don't do like a presentations or copy them. It's just mirroring. Okay? So that's one of the reasons, because if he doesn't connect his phone to your computer, there is no other ways that you're gonna be able to have those pictures that he's been taking with his phone on the computer if that computer is not Mac computer. Okay? Any other questions? Yes, please, ma'am.
So how would you, like I have an iPad too.
Yes.
And so how would I when I take the pictures from here to go to the iPad?
Okay, let me show you. I will show you something much better and easier than iCloud. Because you need to keep in mind, if you want to transfer those pictures, you have an iPhone. You want to have the same picture that you've been taking from your iPhone to be on your iPad. I will show you something that is called AirDrop. AirDrop is much easier. I will show you AirDrop now.
I'm sorry, I thought you said earlier that they will just do it automatically. Like my
Yes.
Phone and my iPad.
But only if those devices are connected to the internet each other. Okay, that's how iCloud works. You have an iPhone. Let me put it this way. This is my iPhone and this is my iPad. I've been taking so many pictures with my iPhone. Those pictures that I have here, I want them to be here. So all I need to do is use iCloud. But with iCloud, it will give you 5 gigabytes for free only.
I'm sorry.
5 gigabytes for free. If you're that kind of people like me that likes to take so many pictures, for sure 5 gigabytes is not gonna be enough. On the next 2-3 months, you're gonna run out storage. No pictures anymore. But if you use this trick that I will show you now, you don't even need to buy anything extra. Something called AirDrop. Let's use AirDrop.
Airdrop.
Where do we find it?
How are you gonna find it? Let's go for it. One finger from the very bottom of the screen all the way up. So slide from the bottom of the screen all the way up. Okay? Till you find something like that. Okay?
No.
From the bottom
Oh,
all
yeah.
the way up. There you go. There you go.
What's that?
So for some of you, especially if you're using an iPhone and you haven't updated, you're gonna be able to see something at the bottom. But if you're using the newest and you have the iOS running on your device, you're gonna look that one, exactly that one, exactly. So what I'm gonna ask you for is, please tap in the center here, on the middle. You tap over there, and you're gonna be able to get it. This is the icon that you need to look for. Okay? Please tap on that little icon. Are you able to see it? Yes.
Nothing happened.
No.
There you
I'm
go.
on airplane mode, does that,
Airdrop on.
stop it from working?
Yeah. It's
We're looking for AirDrop.
Do we?
Tap where it says AirDrop. AirDrop will give
Do
you
you have
a
to be
next.
on a wireless connection to do this?
Yeah, that's a good one, but I'm gonna get there.
Okay.
You don't have to be connected to the internet. Okay, there's a different thing between iCloud and AirDrop. For this process, you don't need to be online. Even if you find yourself on some places when there is no Wi-Fi at all, you're gonna be able to use this
Can't find it.
very good options built in on your device called AirDrop. We are about to share pictures now. Okay, let's say that
I
here.
can't do it yet, though. I can't get AirDrop.
Okay, let me just share it for you.
On this guy?
Okay,
No,
AirDrop
on that
is
screen
over here.
where you
You
have
tap
the-
here.
The first screen.
Closer.
Oh, I
There you
didn't-
go. Here and everyone. Okay.
Okay.
Now we have everyone. You got it, sir? Perfection. Yes, they're good. AirDrop everyone. Okay.
You should, I didn't catch where you started from, so.
Okay. So you get it. AirDrop. One finger from the bottom all the way up. That's how you got it. Just slide all the way up.
But where you start with photos
No,
or?
no, no.
So if I go here, I'll, like,
Mhm.
I just go.
Yeah. And now you go here.
Yeah, I got it. Send it here.
And you go to AirDrop.
You start with photos?
No, no, no.
But you start
Anyway,
with-
just go to the home screen.
So
Here?
I
And now
know.
you're gonna find it here. AirDrop. Look for AirDrop and please everyone tap where it says everyone. Okay?
Okay.
Are we on the same page?
Yes.
Please. Perfect. Now, you will love this one. Believe me, from now on, this is the option you're gonna be using to share these pictures between Apple devices. Because yes, it only works between iPhone and iPad. Okay? So it doesn't work if you have an iPhone and you want to transfer to your Android device or your Windows computer. It works for Apple devices only. Okay?
And you have to be within 20 feet the same.
Exactly, yes, that's the range. You gotta be 20 feet away on the range in order for you to be able to transfer this picture. We are about to transfer the picture. Does everybody AirDrop says everyone?
Yes.
Perfect. I'm going to, please do not follow me on these steps because afterwards you're gonna do it. I'm gonna transfer a very nice picture to you guys. I'm gonna open my photos and I'm gonna go to one of these pictures. I will show you, I will give you this nice panoramic picture. Okay, this is the picture that I really want to share with you. All I need to do is select. Okay, I'm gonna select my picture. This is the picture I'm going to select. And I'm gonna tap on the arrow pointing up, which is called the share button. By clicking on that option, the system will show me right below the photo. Turn it on. For some reason I put it off. Here we go. So here the system will show me every single person who is using AirDrop with the option everyone on. Here I will see every single device on this room. All I need to do in order for me to transfer this beautiful picture to all your devices, guys, is tap on every single device. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. What is going to happen here is,
Got it.
on your devices, a message will pop up asking you if you want to accept or you want to decline. Okay? Very nice option. And guess what? We are not connected to the internet. We don't have to download any specific software, any specific app. It's everything built in on your devices. Something that you can use on a daily basis without you being connected to the internet.
How does
Okay.
it do that? If it's not
Good
connected
one.
to the wire?
Scary.
By using, have you heard about Bluetooth?
Yes.
And you know about the Wi-Fi. So AirDrop combines the Bluetooth technology and the Wi-Fi technology to create a bubble. So here, by clicking on the AirDrop option, AirDrop creates a bubble, their own Wi-Fi connection. Okay, even if it's something that is amazing every time when I use it, because everything happens over the air. No wireless, no wires here. Everything connects. Okay, so AirDrop is the combination of Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. It combines both technologies to create AirDrop. It is a huge bubble on this room, so we're gonna be able to transfer files, to transfer notes, contacts, videos, movies, and pictures. Okay? So you're gonna be able to transfer so many things between your Apple devices. As now I'm being nice with you, do you mind to send me a nice picture? Because I want to you try. Okay? Please go to your photos. Try to find a very nice picture. Just please, no picture for food because I'm hungry now. Okay? Okay? So just go to your photos and open one picture over there. Okay, once you have the pictures selected, you know which picture you want. Just one single picture. You hit where it says select. You will see the square with the arrow pointing up. Okay? All you need to do is tap where it says iPad Pro, and you're gonna be able to send the pictures to me. Okay? And the message, it will pop up here on my screen asking me if I want to decline or I want to accept that photo. Okay?
So,
Yeah. Everyone, so
everyone's gonna get this picture.
no. It says everyone is just because you are allowed to transfer this picture. Let's say that you want to transfer this one, for instance.
Okay.
You go to select the photo. Here, share button. You will see here every single person on this room using AirDrop. All you need to do is tap.
I did that one.
Okay. The good thing is
What is yours
I-
called?
iPad Pro.
I
Yes.
don't have that.
Okay.
Are you digital manager
I don't
iPad?
see it. See,
I
I'm
have-
over here, so then I hit select, right?
I don't
Yes.
see iPad Pro.
Go for iLaunch
I
iPad.
have,
Go for iLaunch iPad.
Okay.
Yes. iLaunch iPad.
iLounge?
Yes, iLaunch iPad, yes.
Okay.
Go for iLaunch iPad. Just tap on that one. The reason that I'm telling you to do this is because you will see so many pictures over here. There you go. So what you're doing is just sharing. Oh, look at that. That's cute. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna be just see. Oh, look that. So I'm gonna just hit what say accept on every single picture, and
Yeah.
every single picture that I'm accepting here, it goes straight to my camera roll. So you're gonna be safe over there. Okay? Oh, a nice picture that you guys been sharing with me. Look at that. It's cute, isn't it? Look at that.
Very scenic.
Okay.
Is this huge?
That's great.
Yes, iLaunch iPad. You go here where it says iLaunch iPad. Here we go. You tap over there, and I'm gonna be receiving that one. Ooh, nice.